The end of an era at Manly. The NRL team's premiership-winning coach, Des Hasler, has been sacked. Nine's Rugby League reporter Michael Chamis joins us now. Michael, you have some breaking news about the player reaction.
Yeah, that's right, Davina. There's a lot of talk at the moment about unrest at the Manly Seagulls in regards to the players and the club. And I can tell you, Tom Trbojevic will tomorrow meet with his management company about his future. Now, Jake Trbojevic's brother, he's in the UK with the Australian team, but Tom, he will meet with his manager, with his management company in Sydney. He'll Zoom to his manager, Paul Sutton, in Queensland about his future and what that holds. Now, Danny Widler reported yesterday that the management company released a statement and spoke about the unsatisfaction and the unrest within the Trbojevic camp in regards to their future at the Manly Seagulls. So tomorrow is a big day for the club.
It feels like it's the beginning of a whole range of changes. Critics say that Hasler's fate was sealed after the disastrous Pride round, though. That was several weeks ago.
Yeah, that started the roller coaster, because the talk out of Manly is that the club was pretty disappointed with Des Hasler's comments in that press conference, that he distanced himself from the club. He said it was the club's fault and that they didn't take that too kindly, the Manly Seagulls, and they've been on a collision course ever since. And the decision today to sack him, well, we all know that there's history there between Des Hasler and the Manly Seagulls and Scott Penn, because Des Hasler, he left the club 10 years ago to join the Bulldogs. Then Scott Penn brought him back to the club 4 years ago. And unfortunately for Des Hasler, it's going to end in pretty unsavoury terms again.
So the tip is that Anthony Seibold will take over, but the task ahead of him is huge, and particularly if you're mentioning the Trbojevic brothers and the problems there. Can he bring stability that the club needs?
Yeah, it's a huge job, especially when you have players, as we've mentioned, that are unhappy with the club, unhappy with the constant backstabbing and bickering that's been going on at Manly for many, many years. And the players are frustrated. We know that they are frustrated with each other in regards to the way they played this year, but they're also frustrated with the management and the way the club is run. And unfortunately, Anthony Seibold will inherit those issues at the club. Now, you probably think Anthony Seibold as a coach, his career was probably over as a first-grade coach, the way things ended at the Brisbane Broncos. The fact that he's getting a chance, he's got to take it with both hands and try and make the most of this opportunity at the Manly Seagulls. But it's not going to be easy, given what we mentioned, with the players unhappy and also the unrest amongst the club.
And what happens with Hasler now? Like, we're talking about someone who won 2 premierships at Manly. He is a character of the game and of the club. He bleeds maroon. Can you see him pop up at another club?
Well, Des was quite happy to coach into 2024 and then retire into a different role. So I don't know how much he has left in him in regards to coaching as a head coach in the NRL. I don't think he'll be lost to the game. I think he wants to be part of rugby league and part of the NRL, but I don't know if he'll ever land an NRL coaching job. But then again, we said the same thing about Anthony Seibold. We didn't think that he would resurface, and here he is on the verge of returning as a head coach with the Manly Seagulls. And Des Hasler, there's no denying his ability as a coach. He's won 2 premierships as a coach with the Manly Seagulls. He took the Bulldogs to a grand final as well. So there'll be clubs out there, but unfortunately, I don't know if Des has the appetite to go one more time. Time will tell.
Okay, well, it's breaking news, big news in NRL. Michael Chamis, thank you so much.